So there is always going to be a combination: game designer, artist, game designer, programmer, game designer, manager, people like that. But game design as a separate thing is not going to play. So if, for example, there is someone who is artist right now who wants to get into game designing, so he will go into game designing. In a career path, it may be possible that he will be completely invested into game design. I mean, most of the time he will be designing the games with less parts into doing art. Okay, so he is always going to have a secondary skill that is associated. Now, in case of game design, if you don't try it, you won't be able to understand it whether you are doing game design. So it is first of all very important that you go and, I mean, similar to art, right? In case of art also, you just can't look at it and say that I can be a good artist. Even if you have a lot of interest in that, if you don't have a talent to design things, to make things, then you can't. You can't paint, then you can't be an artist, even if you have a lot of interest in that. So what you will do is that you will first go and try drawing something, and if you think that you are good at it, you will go ahead with that. Similarly, in case of game design. First necessary condition, as Harold mentioned, that you have to be a gamer. Right? Whatever game, so it's like most of the things that you design in the game is taken from some other game. Right? If there are like 10 stuff that are there inside your game, 5 of those things will be from some other game. So look at any game that is coming inside the market. Right? It is not going to have everything that is unique. Otherwise, players won't play. Right? First-person shooters. Again, first-person shooters are coming in which you kill and get. Now, people buy because they know something about what is going to be there inside the game. Not everything is unique. Right? So try your hand onto it on game design. If you think you can come up with a good game design, make a game, play it with your friends, see how they respond. If they are enjoying it, you will be able to feel it like, yeah, I have made something that actually entertain people. So if you can do that, then you can move ahead in that career.
And also, like if we are saying that make a game and try it out, so sometimes it's really not possible to go ahead and like for considering a PC game or a board game, whatever it is. Even if we are making a board game, we need at least 2 to 3 people to sit down and decide to work it out. Might need it, but I had a question. How about if I want to go into game design, and when I go for a job, how about if I present some research that I have already done on the games? Like, this is what I have researched, these games, these are the, this is according to NDA or according to FADT, whatever points that I have noted down and I have judged and I have taken down. Okay, these are the points, this is what is this, this is what is this. These are good aspects, this is what. So, would that be like enough to show others that, okay, I have an understanding and I can make something?
Personally, I think it won't be enough. Actually, if you come to interview me and if you tell me about MDA, that you are aware of MDA, you are aware of FADT, then that won't be a necessary condition. It may be sufficient, but not necessary condition. So again, I mean, when you design a game, it is always not necessary that you design a full-blown PC or Xbox or iPhone game, even a board game. So the methodology that happens inside the game industry is that first you create a pen and paper prototype. Any game. You can create a pen and paper prototype of GTA, Max Payne, Counter Strike, any damn game that is there. So if a pen and you can try out with a pen and paper prototype. If you think people are able to play with your pen and paper prototype and they are enjoying it, and you think that yes, you are moving in the right direction. And if you come to me that, okay, this is a pen and paper prototype that I have made, I understand MDA, I understand FADT, I have applied all the principles and I have come up with this game. If it is fun, then yeah, we will have a chance. But again, applying knowledge you have, but application of the knowledge is the second thing. Creates the entire. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
I believe a game designer needs to be technically sound. Let's say you're making Call of Duty or what a sniper is. So, I mean, how would it progress further? You design a game and you feel it's a good game. You just say that there needs to be some tools out here to help you there.
So technically you mean knowledge about guns? Something like that?
No,
Or you mean programming?
If you are designing, let's say, a gun game,
Okay.
Call of Duty or something, you need to have certain knowledge of guns or something. If you're designing, I mean,
Something like Warcraft or something like Ragnarok, those are fantasy games. So in fantasy games, if you are creating a story or God of War, it's Kratos, it's related to Kratos, it's related to Greek mythology.
Yeah.
You need to have an understanding of it.
Yeah, it is important. But again, I mean, this kind of understanding is that you can acquire in a week or something like that. Right? I mean, if you want to gain knowledge on guns, you don't need to do a PhD for this or 4 or 5 years. It won't take that much time. You know that you want to make a gun game. Okay, there is going to be guns associated with it. Okay, let's do a research on guns. You will try to understand. Not everything that you need to, I mean, you don't need to understand how the guns are made internally, how the guns work internally. Just simple thing that, okay, if I press this button, it is going to shoot like this, and it will recoil like this. That's it. Yes, the knowledge is required, technical knowledge is required, but gaining that technical knowledge won't be a difficult thing. Even in case of God of War, there are hundreds of resources that are available on internet. Mythology settings.
Sir, I would like to answer Dinesh's question. It's like he said it's fantasy. I want to make a sword which is fantasy. I just like move it here and it hits you. But the sword is like this much only. It's saying like I have knowledge of growing a tree. I have to just put a seed in the ground. I have to just water it, and I can grow any plant from that thing. I can get any, like I can get strawberry or mango. I can get two different. It's same like this. You need basic knowledge, then you can add something to it, and you can make it fantasy.
And then it grows. And that's the best part about game design. You need to keep learning stuff. You need to keep learning stuff about things, and it is a lot of fun actually. And when you don't have a knowledge, you won't have knowledge of everything that exists in the world, whatever field you are in. Right?
So what do you mean by game engine?
So game engine is related to programming. Game engine is basically a heart of the game. So for example, graphics. Okay. Now there are different parts inside a game. Graphics, sound, AI, networking if there is a multiplayer game. So game engine is someone who is going to manage everything. So it is going to have multiple hands. Okay, this is graphics. So he is going to manage this, networking, AI, sound. So everything goes through game engine. That is actually programming stuff, technical stuff. The game developers or the programmers will be the people who are going to write the game. Okay, does that answer your question?
You showed about like bringing different branches of the game environment together and making it. But then how does this whole thing